welcome back to a not particularly sunny, although the sun is out a bit, but bloody warm Dorset. Been busy this weekend, but not with ponding stuff. Done a few bits and pieces, sort of like in the garden, in the house, stuff like that. Had a bit of a funny one with the air source heat pump during the week when I was away. I checked the app and it said it was offline, not working. So I obviously I can sort of see I couldn't bring up the fault codes on the app, which is something you need to do. Sort it out so you can bring up fault codes on the app and see whether it's on and off and what time to all that. It's a good app update, that'd be. So we've got Mrs. come out and that lot, and it said it was a fault F03 flow sensor, which basically means that the flow sensor's not been tripped, so it thinks there's not enough water going through. Now I always have, I've never changed my flow since setting up the Thermotech air source heat pump. Never changed it, so it's always running at about 70%. So just, I said to my wife, all right, just go to the control box, press the up arrows, push it up to 100% and that lot, and said check it again, and the warning triangle had gone and the heater kicked in. I mean, and it dropped from 23 down to 18. So I warmed it back up again. But a bit of a strange that one. And I don't know whether it's because the pump needs cleaning, or whether the pipework's getting clogged up, or whether it's just where all the blanket weed on the filter. I'm just about to do a filter clean in a second and that lot, so I'll check to see, because all the blanket weed's died off now, so it could be clogging up the easy part, which is affecting the flow coming through and slowing things right down. But I'll check that anyway in a minute and see how it gets on. But yeah, been busy, but just not pond stuff. Have a little look at the fish. I'll turn you around. Right, so yeah, everybody's doing fine. Not too phased after last week's episode of me joining them for a swim. Thank you for the references to Mitch Buchanan from Baywatch. Maybe once upon a time, but you never know. Well, see what you think for yourself. Right, yeah, of course. But yeah. So everybody's doing fine. Just going to give them a quick feed. They've just had one, but there you go. The piranhas are at it. The rest of them ain't too bothered because, like I say, the feeder had just gone off. But oh well, saying that, here they come. They're all at it. If they had proper teeth, like piranhas and sharks, I don't think I'll be getting in the water with them. Not like the way it is there. Patch has got a bit of a bang on his nose from where they've been going nuts for feeding. Nothing too serious, just a little bump. Don't need no treatment or anything like that. What I have noticed though, after cleaning out the bottom drain and giving the air diffuser a clean off, getting rid of all the algae and that lot on top of there, is that I might have to turn down the airflow. Every now and again I'll get sort of big glups of air. Yeah, there's one, just like that. It's almost like there's an air blockage or something like that. But I just think it's too much air, so I'm going to try turning that down in a minute, ever so gently, and again, because obviously over time it sort of blocks up a little bit. But yeah, the water's fine. Old Jakey's gone somewhere. I gave Jakey a haircut. So there's Jakey with his nice new haircut, bless him. He didn't struggle, so due to have some hot weather this week, so I thought I'd get it done, give him his haircut, last haircut for winter. Doesn't he look smart? A bit wobbly on his back, like to see. His back legs. There's nothing we can do about it, but he's not in pain or anything like that. He's just got no strength in it. Anyway, what are you doing now? What are you doing? We'll have a little lie down in a little while. But yeah, so that was one of the jobs I've been doing. Another one is I laid a new piece of artificial grass, one that actually fits this time. So that goes all the way down there, all one piece. And I had quite a big chunk left over. This cost me nothing, by the way. Not so much skip diving, it's just that I was up with my lorry clearing out some timber from a timber merchant. They were closing that particular depot down, and I was taking the stuff all to another store, and they had a roll of this in the skip. Well, I say a roll, it was sort of like the last little remnants on the roll. It's probably at the widest point just there, plus about another 2 foot, and probably about twice, what was it, full length. Yeah, so probably about another 2 meters on from that as well. So I've also done an offcut and put it on round the front, round by the bin area, which was all concrete. But yeah, so looks very plush, feels very nice. But I had to do artificial down here because nothing really grows down here apart from just this lot. I'll say that. I've got a bit of mould on the rows. There's air circulation and dry weather, dry soil. But yeah, looking good. Also been working hard in the garage, so I've got to get all that. There's the old turf, but I've got to get all this lot in the car, go to the recycling centre. Yes, I know there's a bits of timber in there, but can't really do a lot with them, especially when you've got a big pile like this for future projects. But yeah, all nice and tidy in here now, the way I like it. So go get the car, load that up, go to the dump, and then come back and do some fishy stuff. So gave the filter clean out. When I took the covers off, the bio side was down compared to the easy side from the vortex, which normally means that the bio side is a bit blocked up. There's a fair bit of blanket weed in there from where the Aqua Source Resolve had just done the last dying bits of it. So giving it a good clean out, jet washed off all the sides of the easy, got all the blanket weed and everything off of there. They're absolutely spotless now. Turn it all back on, just topping up the water, and I've turned the pump back down to 70% again. So just turn the thermotac back on, no warning triangles come up, so I'll keep an eye on it this week, see what happens, see if the warning triangle comes back on again. If it does, then obviously the pipes are getting a bit bunged up, probably with fly larvae, but I'm not getting any flies in the filter. Normally what happens is when you sort of take the lid off the filter, you get swarms of the black flies and things like that come out, and I've not had that problem this year. You know, touch wood, you can't see, touch wood, I've not had that problem this year, so fingers crossed it isn't that. Might put a bit of sludge buster or something like that in there if I need to, but hopefully I ain't got to.
Just thought I'd let you know, just by interrupting his video, that working hard is just not happening. This is what you call working hard?
Yeah, I have been working hard.
You've been sat there for some time.
I'm just taking a 5-minute break.
Yeah, for some time.
Yeah, alright, yeah. I'll crack on. Just starting to get dark now. Lovely day. Yeah. My cheeky missus saying I ain't been doing anything. Obviously have. Not a lot for you lot guys to see, because it's doing other stuff out and about around the garden and not ponding stuff. But got the lights on. Pretty. And you can see the all the lights up. Pond by my pond by the evening. But yeah, just put a couple of plants in. Just put another Koiwpr in. And I've got this one to go in. There you go. Yeah, rigger on. Now these things, if you buy one of these, lovely little daisies, creeping carpet forming habit and that lot, if you're going to put one of these in, they will take over, but that's what I want it to do. I just want it to come down all over the pond rocks and everything like that, so that'll be going in over by the pond at some point. So, and then I put another one's too dark to see around here, but there's my little solar lights. That's my bargain I picked up. Got a garden centre sale. And just down there, you can see, no, it's too dark, I'll show you next week. Well, oh, looks like I spoke too soon. So there's a red warning, goes up there. Try and focus that. So flow pressure switch, port 3 plus, and flow switch port. So go into my box and see what pressure I need to get this to turn up. So I run it at 54 watts. So that's running at 80. So let's go out. That's up to 100%, and I've still got a problem. Turn it off, go out of that, clear that, yes, like that, turn it back on, see what happens. No, oh for God's sake. I'm going to have to turn the bypass off, I think. Methinks I have to turn the bypass off. Flashing again. I'm up at 100%. I say it's flashing again and I'm up at 100%. So, turn the pump off, restarted the pump, and it seemed to have cleared it. So obviously the port gate seems to be sticking or something like that, but I have to keep an eye on that. I have to give guys for heat pumps for pools a ring just to see what the fix is on that one. Alright guys, have a good week, and hopefully have a bit more for you next weekend, and take care of yourselves, look after yourselves, stay safe, have a good time. Look after your ponds, and remember, this ain't a hobby, it's a lifestyle. See you soon, take care, bye.